Gamers, what's up, grifters? I'm Jacob Hines, and I'm back from my uploading hiatus that I took to deal with classes and work. Because honestly, what's the value in uploading any of these videos that I've done in the past? I'm about to move to DC to enjoy no, not enjoy, explore the cocktail circuit. I don't know, honestly. But going there for grad school at a public affairs college, so you know, got offered a decent amount of money. I was like, should I can I turn this down to go to a public affairs school in DC? Like, that's an opportunity. I'm doing opportunism. And so, all of my fellow out now, all the, you know, insane communists that think they can have a Marxist Leninist vanguard party develop in the United States right now are gonna, you know, call me a class traitor or something. I don't know. Right? If I ever get any real audience off of this. But yeah, wanted to upload this to check in for a month. There's been good news though. If you hadn't heard, uh, socialists or at least DSA aligned candidates are winning. Abdul won, Donovan McKinney won, Will Lawrence won. Um, who else? A bunch of candidates running. All these Democrats are now pivoting. Like these centrist Dems, like Haley Stevens, are now pivoting to supporting Medicare for all. At least, I don't think the presidential nominee is going to be able to run on a platform that doesn't include Medicare for all. At least for for the Democrats. So yeah, that's happening. Bad news though, Rubio is doing the Don Roe doctrine in South Latin America and installing all these puppets to make mega prisons. Like that's the only policy that's happening on with all these like right wing political leaders, and you can even call them leaders in Latin America. I mean, they're really just Marco Rubio's, sock puppet for the most part, like Bukele and the Bolsonaros. But yeah, that's Ruinon did a good episode on the other week. Honestly, what can I talk about that you know hasn't been said? That's why I guess going to DC is a fun opportunity because, at least I'll be on in a lot of rooms with these lobbyists and fucking think tank chairs that'll get invited to my university to come speak. And they have a more at least in DC, they have a more active and powerful DSA chapter that I plan on joining. So, ugh, maybe it'll be a good transition. But the rent here in Austin is nice, comparably to the rest, comparably to DC, where we'd be spending a lot more on rent, move into a lot shittier, well, a lot smaller of an apartment, at least. Go life. Um, did I read an article? Should probably prepare articles before I go live, like I'm taking this seriously, you know? Israel's still, I don't know. Take a look at this, bro. Like, Israeli settlers are like laying siege to like a U.S. citizen's home in the West Bank. I don't know if that details in here, but they're picking apart their like stone walls, barriers. you know, but there's hope, or I don't know. There's hope, guys, because I don't know. The progressives are winning, at least. So I don't think, you know, progressives are winning. This also, this feels too parasocial to talk about, but Hassan. Look at this, Hassan Piker, dude. He's getting destroyed. I just don't understand. He's getting destroyed by the media. He's getting destroyed. That's not how I mean the phrase. Uh, but like they are Fox News and like all of mainstream media is like turning into establishment Voltron, and they're all, their number one target is like Hassan Piker. So, you know, look at this, bro. I mean, I guess it's Fox News for the most part. But like, holy shit. All the guy does is sit in front of his computer and talk. 9/11, 9/11, 9/11, 9 DSA. 9/11. This isn't even about Hassan. Do they mention Hassan? Name dropping. They name dropped Hassan here. The fuck? Let's see this.
For goats.
But yeah, I appreciate guys like the anonymous posters or whatever, all the tiny, like, Maoists and communists and Marxist Leninists posters. But like, what the fuck are y'all doing shitting on Hassan? Like, there's a reason he gets this much coverage by mainstream media and you get none. Like negative press. you know, because they're trying to defame him because they see his platform as an actual threat to theirs. Democrats' progressive influence. The fucking Bush people are back with thinking they have some. The Demo the Bush people that joined the Democratic Party think they now have a say in what progressives should be doing. Amazing. Ugh, fuck it. Should I read this? I don't know how you sleep at night. You are a sick. Okay, candidates seem happy to benefit from toxic online supporters right up until the toxicity becomes politically inconvenient. I don't know how you sleep at night. You are sick. Twisted. You are a sick, twisted piece of shit. I hope you burn for this. I hope people find you. This is a sampling of the messages the then chair of the Nevada Democratic Party, Roberta Lange, received in 2016 through text, voicemails, and social media posts. What had Lange done to elicit such vitriol? Kick a dog? Blow up a national landmark? Of course. He'd done nothing. Senator Bernie Sanders had simply underperformed primary expectations in the state, and his angry supporters took it out on her. Some of the thousands of emails and messages Lange received even targeted her grandson. At the time, Sanders. Okay, what's the point of this? Sanders is a prominent Democrat. He refused to apologize for the actions of his more chaotic supporters. Wait, what? You're digging up like a hit piece from 10 years ago? Or okay. Yeah, bro. Fuck you. Yeah, people should have been mad back in 2016. Okay. That's how we got Trump. And y'all, like, this fucking outlet was literally formed as like, we're Republicans, but we don't like Trump, so we're joining the Democrats. Right? With Bill Kristol, like all the Iraq War criminals, you know, who cheered that shit on. Cool. The Bernie Bro phenomenon, it was christened with its name in the Atlantic in the fall of 2015. Da, da, da. Pop a trap house. Their bag left. What the fuck? Dude, I wonder if any of these people saw. I mean, I'm not an influencer, but like, I wonder if any of these people saw my James Tallarico YouTube videos from like before the Democratic primary and thought this was like an ecosystem. I mean, I haven't seen any like the only Tallarico like independent bombs I've seen are like I don't know. Tallarico barely gets any like outside mentions, and I live here from at least from the timeline I'm on, but you know, that's kind of the ultra left internet space, so they're kind of just ignoring Tallarico because they're like, "Ugh, whatever, it's Texas." I mean, he mentions Epstein kinda up from time to time, but he doesn't say shit about Israel, so it's like he's not too exciting to people in my corner of the internet. I mean, but this whole thing was mostly just like Tallarico and Colin Allred like doing a rat fucking operation to make it seem like James Tallarico was anti-black. You know, like maybe he worded something kind of problematically with like a microaggression. I don't know. In like a behind closed doors conversation, I really don't think you can fucking. But now, like James, I don't think you can accuse him of being anti-black, and now Jasmine Crockett is fucking throwing the race, like trying to make him lose. It's
An
ridiculous.
illegal immigrant is charged with killing a
Whatever.
68-year-old retiree in.
And I think the reason for that is because she's like hyper narcissistic and probably also getting paid by Israel. Not gonna lie. Anyway.
California. Police say Todd Stewart was stabbed to death on the front lawn of his home in the Bay Area. The accused killer was released from jail one day.
Released twice by the
Okay,
courts.
whatever. But yeah. Okay. We need to be defending Hassan on the timeline, I think. Because, like, Fox News is trying to get him killed. Like, round the clock news coverage of him and him alone. Like, he's the number one topic on Fox News for the last week. You know? Now, when was the El Sayed primary? That was like August 3rd or something, right? Probably that's probably around here. So, once El Sayed won a statewide campaign with you know, Hassan's support, I think like some big bosses are like now recognizing, hey, wait, this guy actually has a motion to help win statewide races for pro-Palestine Bernie Crat. We got to get on this. This is a problem for us, and that's what's going on here. Hell, they go further back. Getting a lot of coverage in like March too. Oh wait, no. Yeah, this is when it started when he went for the Ice El Sayed campaign. Okay, when he went and campaigned with him, the beginning in early March when El Sayed was in third place. Right. Anyway, defend Hassan. Operation Defend Hassan. Let's go. Um. Yeah. What else is going on? Oh yeah, the Iran war. Trump thinks he's gonna get assassinated because Israel tricked him into it, into like believing some kooky nonsense. That's funny. How I don't understand how this market, the strait is still closed, right? Yeah, this is the most ADHD coverage for you, but I don't have a. I gotta fucking spend the rest of the day packing up, so you know, just woke up and was like, let me record a video in my nice background before I see you all in my. The next time I'll see you is in my desolate studio apartment in DC. I don't know how long it'll take me to set things up there. Uh, from Austin to DC, kind of feel like I don't like moving. Now I'm moving across the country where I'm not even gonna keep my car. Well, I won't need it, but regardless, it's a convenience I need not afford, right? Because I'll have public transit. Ugh. Anyway, yep, that's all that you got from me, guys. I gotta go pack up. Thanks for watching, and um, you want to see more uh React slop? Like maybe I'll do another Jubilee reaction if I can stomach it. Stomach it. Bringing on Shabbos Kestenbaum again, the Unfuck America people. Like, I just don't understand. Like, because I know who a lot of these people are. Like, Mason's cool, but like, so many of these people are just like straight up dumbasses who have no idea what they're talking about. That it's, like looking at these videos just kind of makes me want to kill myself. And the fact that this is what goes for, you know, hyper engaging political content on YouTube. I don't know who Mark Manson is. Oh, but they're still bringing on these like Israel funded, PragerU funded grifters like Shabos Kestenbaum. Like, can they get new people to like do these debates? Like, why do you want the same like ultra Christian dumbass versus the same like DNC funded libtard every like is that like is that what you want? Is that what the people want? Why do you want the same ultra Christian dumbass versus like Destiny's girlfriend? Or I don't know. Is that a misogyny alert? This lady. Whatever. I don't have time to react to this shit. Um, they do another Mamdani a communist? I think both of these people are gonna have like the stupidest analysis. I don't know. This I saw this guy was like this is like a worse version of breaking points where you have a guy that's even less serious than Crystal Ball and Kyle versus a guy that's even dumber than Sagar, you know? Not saying that Crystal Ball is unserious. I think she's fine, but like this guy is like shaking hands with Jake Lang and on the Unfuck America tour. Like, what is the. We need to ban 501c4s. Like, do people actually care about this shit? Like, who funds this? I don't know. I guess some people do. Whatever. I'm just jealous because I'm not invited, right? Maybe. Let's support Countdown Face before I go. Yep. Vote Binface if you're in Claxton. Anyway, I gotta go pack up. I'm already behind, probably. Thank you to my one viewer. I did not kill myself, and I never will. Oh yeah, but also let me talk real quick about how like this year has been. Because at the beginning of the year, I thought after the Maduro raid, kidnapping, and the ICE occupations, I was like, holy shit, they are, the fascists in power, think they can pull this off. And I was like, damn, are we gonna get sent to the camps within like the next year? And ICE is still out there kidnapping people. Um, like First Amendment arrests are being made and like by these like fucking plainclothes officers and whatnot. But you know, you know, I don't think socialism, or at least the democratic socialist method, is prevailing right now. We've got like over a dozen DSA aligned electeds, going to DC this year, turning the squad into a brigade. And that only makes more room for us in 2028 because it's not like APAC can. Maybe they will spend $1 billion just to defeat all those candidates in 2028. I don't know. But I don't think they can. So, or whatever special interest group like Third Way is, you know, whatever corporate chill pack, what you should really be calling these guys. Chill pack. We fund shills. We try to destroy the lives of everybody. We don't care. We make money. Shill pack. And, I don't think they have the war chest or the resources or the manpower to defeat, you know, the kind of resources that like all these DSA winners are going to be able to recycle into more DSA wins across the country in 2028. And so hopefully we get President AOC and a platoon of DSA, Congress people to back her up. And that's my best case scenario. That's realistic. My worst case scenario is Trump takes the world economy for a dive with this Strait of Hormuz situation, and the US becomes like complete security state where the only people with jobs are fucking pigs. I don't know. You know? And everybody just, goes crazy, and they send DSA gets sent to the camps, and then, the world's fucked. But I don't think that's going to happen anymore. So, yeah. Oof. Keep it pushing, guys. Okay, I gotta go. Thanks for tuning in.